Hello! Oh! What? The Cavs are up 2-1.
Grabe, no? Ganda ng series.
Oo, after 3 games in the NBA. Munti ka pa mag-overtime. Akala ko mag-overtime kanina.
Tatlo straight sana. That should, back-to-back is already a record. Pero pag tatlo pang straight, grabe, no?
Crazy, Iba yung ganda yung habol ng Golden State, pero wala. Ang ganda ng laro ng Cavs kanina. For every Golden State run, even that big fourth quarter run, it seemed like the Cavs just had an answer to everything. And mostly, that answer came with the name LeBron James. He was really, really good kanina. Another 40-point game for him, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocked shots. Ano pa kailangan gawin itong tao to? How good has LeBron been in the first 3 games, Ross?
Sobrang halima, no? This guy is just a beast.
Mukha na nga sa halima, larong halima.
Well, sige na, fine. Pero he's doing everything, diba? Almost another triple-double. Tapos, he made clutch free throws.
Big free throws,
diba?
Yes.
Maybe he misses jumpers, but free throws.
Even if you're a hater, you gotta give it to him. In this game, he came up big when it counted the most.
And then he played, 46 plus minutes, maybe close to 47, without overtime, huh? So, imagine na lang if nag-overtime na naman, diba? So, this guy is doing it all. He's playing a lot. Very good D-type defense. If you see him try to stick to Curry more in the later parts of the game, I don't know what to say. I think the finals MVP is already in his closet.
Wow, even if they lose 3 more games?
Di ko alam yan. The only time I heard na nanalo ng finals MVP yung natalo, kaya na, si Jerry West pa ata yun.
Wow.
That's the only one I can recall.
Yung si Benji Paras.
Baka meron pala sa PBA. Pwede. So, it's for LeBron to lose. Again, it's just a 2-1 lead. But imagine this if he made the jumper.
These 2 games, the first 2 wins of the Cavs in any NBA Finals series. So
but imagine this, diba? If you go back game 1, if he made that jumper.
If he took a better shot in game 1, diba? That was a bad shot. But if he made that jumper, or if Shumpert made that long put-back baseline jumper, probably they'd be up 3-0.
Anyway, 2-1. Lots of time for Golden State to come back, and you still think they can, diba?
Yeah, I mean, this is the best team in the NBA. For me, still overall, top to bottom, best team in the NBA. Maybe the best coach team as well. They have the MVP. And like what they did in the fourth quarter, no lead is safe against Golden State. I mean, they came back from about 22 points down to cut it down to 1 point, had a chance to win, had a chance to really turn things around and take the lead inside the last 2 minutes. No? So, pwede pa rin mag-come back on Golden State. I can imagine that in Game 4, they're going to come out hungrier, with a sense of urgency and desperation. And I think that's going to be an advantage for Golden State in Game 4. I think that the Cavs will have to pull out yet another absolutely mind-boggling game from LeBron James and maybe from some other guy. We haven't seen much from J.R. Smith yet in the first 3 games. We could be due for a J.R. Smith game. We already had a Mozgov game in Game 2. Game 3 was a Delhi game. Ooh. So may J.R. Smith pa, may Shumpert pa. So tingnan natin, no? But again, I'm still gonna put my money in Golden State in Game 4 and for the rest of the series, actually.
Okay, so let's quickly talk about this guy, Delhi. We were joking. I was sort of joking the last vlog natin. Sabi ko, diba?
Dellavedova would win the finals for
Not because of his scoring and his defense, but I guess, I don't know.
Not bad for an undrafted guy.
Yeah, he found another gear. Yeah. Maybe a gear or 2, actually.
Who knew Dellavedova had another gear and the Atlanta Hawks did not?
Yeah, I mean, career high 20 points. For a while, he was outscoring.
Career high by 20 points?
Playoff high at least.
Okay.
Playoff high, baka career high 20 points. And for a while, he was actually outscoring
Steph Curry. Yes.
Diba? So, it's
unbelievable, unimaginable. No? So,
and for those who are watching the game, there was a time na malapit na, maybe under 2 minutes, when he dove for the ball. Sige, naku, baka ma-injure. Tapos yung mga kaaway niya, kasabay niya nun, David Lee, Draymond Green, all over him.
David Lee.
So sige, no. But
ito si Dellavedova yung parang Rodman ng Cavs. Pero hindi siya big man. He's a small man enforcer. No?
Pwede.
We haven't seen that really in any NBA team, I think, no, with a lot of consistency. So, props to Dellavedova. Ang maganda kasi sa kanya is gaya nga na nababasa ko sa Twitter feed ko kanina, saka sa Facebook wall ko kanina. He's not a star, he's a nobody. I mean, aminin na natin, diba? He's nobody. Came from down under, figuratively and literally, I guess, kasi nga, he came from practically nowhere, diba? And now he's on the biggest stage of basketball, making big plays, diving for loose balls, making big threes, making the MVP look so un-MVP-ish. So props to Matthew Dellavedova, no? Is he the best Australian player ever in the history of the NBA? Hell no.
Too early to call.
Ako, hell no. Hell no, it probably will never will be. Pero ang ganda na pinapakita niya, no? So parang if you're a small guy, if you're a nobody, if you're not a star in your basketball team, ma-inspire ka dito kay Dellavedova. He kind of reminds me, aside from Rodman, he reminds me of JJ Barea from the
Actually, that's a very good Mavericks,
diba?
Number 2011 finals.
They're both small, they're both foreigners, they're both white. Diba? So,
rugged.
Both rugged players. Pero si Barea kasi dati, siya yung pinapabagsak. Ngayon, si Dellavedova yung nambabagsak ng mga kalaban. Yung kakaiba dito kay Matthew Dellavedova. What else has been, for you, Rose, what else has been something that you've focused on in this series so far?
I think some of the bench players or support players for Steph Curry off games. Either maybe they get psyched
Harrison
out.
Barnes, walang ginawa ba?
Sabog. Ako, focus ko, I said this in our last podcast, is Klay Thompson. He has
6 out of 16, I think.
He has to do better. I think the Splash, less than 20 points na siya.
The thing with Golden State is both the Splash brothers have to play well for them to dominate the game. In Game 2, Klay played well, Steph did not. In this game, they were both struggling at the beginning. Steph caught fire in the end. But again, Klay Thompson, wala talaga masyado.
Akala ko nga wala siya sa clutch minutes. Tahimik eh.
So, in short, for Golden State to do well, to bounce back, maybe get Game 4, go back to Oakland or to San Francisco ba? Go back to California with a 2-2 split. Both of these guys have to step up. I don't see them winning Game 4 with only one Splash brother heating up. They both need to score upwards of 19, 20 points.
I mean, that or they better hope that LeBron doesn't average another triple-double.
The thing with LeBron is, kita mo sa kanya na kahit yung big 3, naging big 1 na lang, kasi siya na lang natitira.
The only one
you can still feel, palpable pa rin yung confidence niya, yung desire niya to give Cleveland that championship, that chance at greatness. You could see in the way he's played the first 3 games, he's really taken this team on his shoulders and he's carried them for the first 3 games. Pinag-usapan natin kanina, Rolls, diba? Parang, a bounce of the ball here or there, and Cleveland could actually be up 3-0 right now on the number 1 seed of Golden State Warriors. So, props to LeBron. This is not the guy who quit on his team back in 2010. This is not the guy who, in the playoffs.
He shrunk versus the Mavs.
This is a different LeBron James we're seeing right here. He's fueled by something different, it seems, in these finals.
Let me bring up something you asked maybe a few days ago. Which team would win? Yung Cavs ni LeBron ng 2007? His edition
lot of big names there. Larry Hughes, Bobby Gibson, Doniel Marshall. Mga big names na kasama ni LeBron dati.
My comment or my answer to that was, the team na nanalo, yung merong edition na mas magaling na LeBron.
The better LeBron.
Clearly, it's this edition.
This LeBron is about 30 years old, or 31
yeah.
That LeBron from 8 years ago was about 23, 24 years old, and this LeBron is better.
A lot better, more mature. He just inspires confidence. Talaga, I heard stories daw na he shows his teammates clips or articles na, okay, we're down and out because the guys are injured, you're against the number 1 seed. So, at the same time, he loves to give his teammates gifts.
Wow, interesting. Sabagay, yaman naman eh.
Totoo yun, but, totoo yun, but at the same time, who wouldn't want to play with him?
Who wouldn't want to get gifts from LeBron James?
Diba?
I want to get a gift.
Well, I'll play. Maybe I might make a basket or 2. Kakampi ko siya. And then, at the same time, his overall floor game. Grabe yung basketball IQ nito, diba? The things that this guy can only do, yun siya lang, yung cross-court pass niya na no-look, na siya lang siguro kaya. It's just mind-boggling.
Saka parang ayaw mo intercept yun, parang napaka-bullet pass.
Fastball.
Pag inalaw mo yung kamay mo, hati na yung kamay mo. Pag intercept mo yung ganung pass.
So, ganun talaga eh. definitely Golden State can definitely tie this, maybe even win 3 straight. Okay? If I recall correctly, they never lost 3 straight games the whole year.
Wow. So that's going to be very interesting.
So that's going to be very interesting if they lose again. So chances are it'll be tied 2-2 going back to Oakland or California, whatever. So again, can't expect another big game from Delhi. Pwede, pero sobrang chamba na yun eh. I'm not sure.
Are you betting against Matthew Dellavedova?
Hindi naman, I'm just looking at probability numbers, diba? Chances are...
Dive niya yung tuhod mo, sige.
Wag na sila na. Coach Blatt, I mean, he's managed to play a very, very short bench.
Yeah. Sabi mo nga kanina, diba? There are 8 guys who played for Cleveland in Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
But James Jones and Mike Miller played a total of 16 minutes only. So that means his main rotation was only really 6 guys.
6 guys, 30 plus minutes.
You have Delhi, you have LeBron, you have Iman Shumpert, you have Tristan Thompson, you have Timothy Mozgov. Those 6 guys won Game 3 for Cleveland.
I mean, again, we're looking at a team and we're looking at LBJ plus his supporting cast. So, again, I did pick Cleveland 7 with Kyrie. Now that he's
without Kyrie, you're picking Cleveland in 5?
Still sticking with 7.
Sir. Sorry, Uncle Drew.
Still picking them in 7. Pero, again...
7
pa din.
So,
I think it's a bit closer.
Interesting.
For Cleveland to just win in 5 or 6, parang, I feel kinda... What's a good word for it? Slighted, na parang kulang, di ba?
Kasi maiksi yung finals.
Oo, sabi nga nila, it's been the first 2 games have been the most watched since they jumped ship to ABC, diba? So, kailangan talaga, ang gawin is, sorry, nawala ito yung isip ko. They have to find a way to play, to get more contributions, as in minutes. Kasi I'm not sure LeBron can keep this up, although he needs...
Yeah, I honestly don't think... kanina nga after ng alley-oop sa kanya ni Dellavedova, parang nagka-cramp up na siya eh.
Yung pa naman lagi nangyari sa kanya, cramping. Baka mamaya buong katawan naman yan, mag-cramp parang sa Spurs. Gawin nila sa Spurs is, tanggalin nila yung AC sa California para
mag-cramp. Oy, conspiracy theory to. Tapos na yan.
Oo nga.
Bitter.
But at the same time, yun nga. So, again, Golden State, they need to find Klay Thompson, kahit sila, Klay Thompson, and maybe a monster game from one of the supporting guys. Barnes.
They need Barnes again, too. They need to be productive, yeah.
And even, sige, if they play David Lee again some minutes, maybe it's time to look at David Lee, give him more touches, more minutes, especially if Barnes and our Draymond Green is not scoring a lot. Even Iguodala, diba? Kailangan eh. It's surprising because, yun nga, the Cavs lost Kyrie. His offense is almost 20 points in the playoffs, but it's so obvious that Dellavedova is a lot better defensively. He will fight off screens. Actually, magain pa nga niya yung screen eh. He's been called a few times for fouls on that, pero I don't know, maybe nag-worry din si, sabi ko before, maybe Steph is worried that Dellavedova might do something to him and it's psyching him out. Maybe. I don't know. This is just some theory that I have. But I saw a clip where just to free Steph, the Warriors had to set 3 screens. Yeah. I mean, nakakapagod yun. Magulo. It worked that time, but if the defense is that tight, maybe it's time to do something else. Maybe a decoy here, somebody cutting here, a roll over there.
Are you telling Steve Kerr what to do?
Hindi naman. Suggestion lang. Idea lang. Kasi if I'm Steve Kerr, which obviously I'm not, I'm sure he has to be worried. He has to be worried because it's been 3 games. Again, almost could have lost 3 straight. And they're sputtering. Okay, they're supposed to be the best offense, or at least top 3, top 2 offense. But they're only scoring, they only scored 91. And if the other games didn't go into overtime...
Game 2, 93 lang.
Oh. Diba? Mahira. It's... Again, maybe it's Cleveland's defense. Okay, maybe I'll give Coach Blatt
give him some credit.
Credit for that. For at least defensively, definitely. Yeah, maybe put some kind of mindset. But can't wait for Game 4. A couple of days. And still picking Cleveland in 7.
Wow. I kind of want to pick Cleveland because I'm getting nalala mo Houston Rockets in 1995, when they we're up against that top-seeded Orlando Magic team that beat Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the East Finals. But the Rockets swept that team. They were underdogs, but they won the championship. I'm kind of getting that vibe from Cleveland right now.
Underdog feel.
Parang ganun eh. But gaya nga nasabi ni Steve Kerr kanina in one of the sound bites from the game, the Warriors are too good to play this badly in the finals. So
absolutely agree.
I think they're going to come back. I think they have a couple more runs in them before they throw in the towel, if ever they do throw in the towel. So I'm still sticking with my guns and picking the Warriors. I originally picked them in 5 or 6, I think, but I'm still picking the Warriors in this series. I hate to bet against the King or Delhi, but again, I don't see the Warriors playing this badly for the next few games in this series. So Cleveland for Rolls, Warriors for me. What do you think? Is this enough momentum for Cleveland and it will take them all the way to the title? First title in that city in 60 years?
Wow.
Or will Golden State rediscover themselves and bounce back in Game 4? Let us know. Tweet us right down there. Okay, thank you very much. More power to the NBA. Good luck to the Cavs and to the Warriors in Game 4. This has been Rollster and me, Enzo, signing.
Enjoy the game.